Unplugged. On the way today, Delroy Lindo, currently nominated for an Academy Award, Hollywood superstar, of course. Also on the way, the hilarious Ross Noble's gonna be here. But now, kicking off, TFI Unplugged, celebrating the release of their brand new 58-track greatest hits album. How about with Sit Down, it's Jay!
I sing myself to sleep, a song from the darkest hour, secrets I can't keep inside of the day. I swing from high to deep, extremes of sweet and sour. I hope that God exists, I hope, I pray. Drawn by the undertow, my life is out of control. I believe this wave will bear my weight, so let it flow. Oh, sit down, oh, sit down, oh, sit down, sit down next to me. Sit down, 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 sympathy. Now I'm relieved to hear that you've been to some far out places. It's hard to carry on when you feel all alone. Now I've swung back down again. It's worse than it was before. If I hadn't seen such riches, I could live with being poor. Oh, sit down, oh, sit down, oh, sit down, sit down next to me. Sit down, 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 in sympathy. Those who feel the breath of sadness, sit down next to me. Those who find they're touched by madness, sit down next to me. Those who find themselves ridiculous, sit down next to me. In love, in fear, in hate, in tears, in love, in fear, in hate, in tears, in love, in fear, in hate, in tears, in love, in fear, in hate. Oh, sit down, oh, sit down, oh, sit down, sit down next to me. Sit down, 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 in sympathy. Oh, sit down, oh, sit down, oh, sit down, sit down next to me. Sit down, 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 in sympathy.
Let's hear it for James! Our next guest is a Geordie juggernaut of comedy who's been making audiences laugh since he was 15. His latest talk, Cranium of Curiosities, continues this Sunday. So please welcome the funniest thing to come out of Newcastle since the sausage roll swing at the Greggs in Primark. It's Ross Noble! What do you think?
I I love it.
Yeah.
It's really...
Well, you're very welcome, Ross.
Yeah.
We couldn't wait to get you sitting there.
You know what? You know what's great about this? Do you know about this? There's this place in, I think it's the Netherlands, where it's an old folks home. And just wait. Do you know about this place?
No, but I like it already.
So there's this old folks home, and it's and then the old
You're
people
getting
come in.
your own back for the intro now, is that what you're doing?
No. But what I'm saying is, you need to keep this right when when it updates.
Yes.
You got to keep this because this place in the Netherlands, and what they do is they've set it up as a village.
Right.
And when people get the dementia, they've got like bus stops and shops, and they can go around and people play along, and it helps them. So you keep this for your old age. You set it up in your house, and then we can all come round and you can pretend.
Hang on a minute, Ross. What do you think I'm doing?
Oh, is that?
This is it.
Was nobody told him?
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
It's called reminiscence therapy.
Right. Okay.
And we were talking about it last week because Chris Hemsworth has written this. Not written.
Oh yeah.
He's filmed that brilliant.
His
Road
dad.
Trip to Remember.
Yeah.
And what they do is they go back to where their family home, and the film company have restaged it from photographs to do exactly what.
Right.
You're saying.
Okay.
It's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah. So this
cool.
is
this is what we're doing.
I mean, it's a bit worrying though because you're now a super fit guy.
Not worrying for me.
Yeah, but you're off the booze and all the rest of it. You're not worried that you'll just walk in here and you'll flash back to 96 and go. Rah!
No, that's the general idea.
Yeah,
that's a general idea.
You're trying to get back
I'm just
into
seeing if it will happen. The way you put together your tours, you said about this tour, it says here, what the show will be is anybody's guess, but that's all part of the fun. When you look inside his cranium curiosities, the roar of the crowd and the call of the motorway services sausage roll department will get us on. It'll all be fine. Yeah. And you have also said in the past that your tour material at most is like 4 words on a scrap piece of paper.
Yeah.
But you do have some set topics sometimes.
Well, what I'll do is I'll go on and then something will occur to me, or there'll be something happening in the daytime, and I'll go, I'll talk about that. And then I'll forget. And then while I'm on there, fishing, seeing who's in, and then I'll come up with an idea and I'll follow that and see where it goes.
Right.
And then afterwards I'll come off and I'll turn to my tour manager and go, what was that thing that was about the thing? And then we can never remember.
Right.
And some people go, why don't you record it? And then you go, because that spoils it. And then I'll sort of you go, well, it was sort of that thing. And then the next night, it's that thing, you go, well, that sort of, and then you just kind of, you're just sort of seeing seeing where it goes.
I love it.
But also, I just get very bored. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, no, easily distracted.
Yeah.
I know that's hard to believe.
No,
But no, I get distracted. So it's that thing of like, I'll have a thing that'll happen to me. I go, that's a good story. Yeah. And I tell it. And then halfway through, I go off on one, and sometimes, I've had it before where I'll be in a town centre, I'll be just, you have me breakfast, I'll go out for a walk or whatever, and people will come up to me and go, I was at the show last night, you started talking about this thing and you never finished. So I've actually finished stories in the street.
Finished gigs.
Just literally going, and then this thing happened, and then...
I'll be finishing tonight's gig tomorrow in the high street.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of thing. That part of the tour is people heckle you.
I'll talk to people and we'll have a conversation.
Right, so it's different.
So it's not sort of... But you know what's happened? There's a sort, which is a bit of a shame, is there's this sort of like culture of roasting, There's these... And there's a lot of it on sort of Instagram and stuff. People kind of go, you, and then you, and I hate all that.
Yeah.
And what's happened is some audiences, they're fine when they come to me, but some audiences, they sat there and they're really terrified because they're just thinking, oh my God, what if he's mean?
Yeah.
And I have no interest. No interest in doing that. I want to meet people. I want them to, I want them to be. It's got to be. The whole thing has got to be about that night. You know what I mean? That's where it lives.
Yeah, and everybody gets built up and everybody goes away constructed as opposed to destructed.
Exactly, you're part of something. And especially now, like the fact that so many people disconnected, and it's all, people are in their own little sort of echo chambers online.
Yeah.
And, and it's
live.
Just to be...
But that's why live's gone massive, hasn't it? James is smashing it again. Well, they've always smashed it.
Yeah.
How long do you like that band for? Because didn't you do a tour yourself called the Sit Down tour?
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah.
I thought you did.
I just went...
And the team looked at me as if I'd gone mad, which obviously...
Yeah.
Understandable.
That was a thing...
What was your sit-down tour?
Well, that was... I did this thing where I travelled around Britain on a motorbike, just taking, when Twitter first started, before it was a cesspool, you know, it was like, no, but it's just that, I was thinking of it, so we did this thing where...
Very concise way of
No, but it is, isn't it? It's that thing of like, so we would take tweets, I would just tweet out, and I would say, it wasn't stand-up to, I'd just say, where are you, what you doing? And I used to just turn up at people's houses, and we ended up meeting Bob Carroll G's and Spit the Dog in a candle shop in Chester. And I did that, and we put it online, we called it the Sit Down Tour. And then Dave saw it online, and then we made it into a TV show, like a proper TV show. And I was thinking about it the other day, and you go, imagine, one, if you pitch that idea as a TV show now, and two, what would it be like? Like back then, Twitter was just like, hey, I'm doing this, and come and I've got a bag of custard. What
come
do you
here,
want
we're
to
going
do?
to kill you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just travel around the country, just basically.
Could you do that in Australia?
No, you couldn't, because somebody would go, hey, I'm in Perth and I want to do this, and you go, oh, it's going to take us 5 days to get
12,000 miles away.
Unless you had you could probably do it in a helicopter.
Did you auction that motorbike off from that show?
Yes, I did.
Charity.
Yeah.
That was lovely.
It was the 500th. It was the 500th triumph. Off the production line.
Beautiful.
So after we did that, we auctioned it off. And
nice
it was,
sounds. Nice sounds. So motorbike's still featuring, cars still featuring. Are you still juggling? Because we have two.
I mean, they're very.
No, they're too heavy.
They're very.
What?
Heavy.
Tell everyone.
I could probably get.
He's
that
still
going.
got it, hasn't he? You can tell the way.
Just
Why did you giggle when I said? I know why, but why did you giggle when I said, "Are you still juggling?"
Just because it's weird that I try and keep my juggling a
Look at that! All right. Okay.
Oh, he juggles with a Ferrari. I used to. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with juggling, and that's how I got into stand-up. I used to do street shows when I was a kid.
That.
And it was Tilly's nodding.
Yeah. Tilly's back.
Oh,
all right.
There we go. There we go.
There you go. That's not a problem.
You can do that.
Oh! Never leaves you, does it? Wow! Ross, thanks for coming in, man.
Always a pleasure.
Talk to you forever, literally forever, and you could talk forever anyway.
Well,
And that'd be great. It's what you do for a living. You do it so well. Tickets available now via rossnoble.com for this brand new Cranium of Curiosity tour, which is ongoing, isn't it? So
yes.
You're rocking already. Continues this Sunday in Norwich and concludes on Sunday, 22nd of March in Bristol. Loads of dates available. There they all are. If you're watching this, just press pause now. And you got it. All right, let's hear it for Ross Noble. We'll talk to Tim coming out. Okay, we'll bring him on. Okay, It was his birthday. It was Tim's birthday, Tim Booth's birthday on Tuesday. I don't know if he minds me saying how old he is because he looks amazing. Actually, let's just say hip hip hooray and happy birthday for the super smooth Tim Booth. Here we go. Get out of the fridge, please, as soon as you can. And mate, happy birthday. Thanks for what you just did.
Oh, that's beautiful. It's fun.
You know, people are in tears on the way to work.
Oh.
Yeah, they're saying, "Where's the mascara warning?" We didn't know you needed one. We weren't sure what version we were going to get. So last year, smashing the live music last year in North America. Tell us about that.
We did the Lay tour, so we did that whole album recreated, and then we changed it around because we can't stick with the same thing. We changed the set every night.
Yeah.
So we kind of mixed it in with a whole load of other songs. Had an amazing time, really beautiful.
You ended up splitting it into two, didn't you?
Yeah, we had a little interval.
That's cool, man.
Well, yeah, it was cool. But you had to then maintain it. If the first half was really good,
right,
you then have to be backstage keeping yourself pumped up.
So you had a half time?
Yeah, we had a half time.
What's it like having a half time?
It's strange. I'm not sure I want to do it all the time.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Super Bowl this weekend, of course, famous for its halftime entertainment. You've sort of done that, haven't you? Because you did the Rugby League Super League final at Old Trafford.
Yeah, that's a bit bringing it down to reality.
No, but it's the same thing. It's a big deal for Rugby League fans.
No, it was a lot of fun actually. It was really good.
Because I was there one year and I can't remember who played, but it was good. And you played before the match as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bits.
Yeah. So you pop up. You're on the clock, aren't you? I suppose to do that. How do you? Because in case Bad Bunny's watching.
Some tips.
Yeah, go on.
Some tips.
Yeah.
I just enjoy the vibe of the audience. I think for us it was like, you know, a game like that, everyone's singing their passion. You have to surf it.
Yeah.
You know? I think I got in the audience and moved around and played with people, and then it was fun.
I mean, you went on extremely well. It didn't do any harm that it was in Manchester at Old Trafford, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, home crowd. Pete Mitchell, who's sadly no longer with us. Pete worked here first time around, second time around, and we lost him tragically and suddenly a couple of years ago. He came up with an idea, didn't he, for you guys to play on the roof of Key 103 in Manchester.
On the anniversary of the Beatles doing Get Back on the roof in London.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Lovely man.
I've seen the
Love
pictures.
Pete. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was stop traffic and all these kids bunk school, you know. And
it was the most bunked school day ever in Manchester.
Something like that.
No, it's got, apparently they checked, and I don't know how they checked, but it was official.
You're making it up.
No, I'm not at all. I'm not. Well, if I am, Jane was then. Did you make it up, Jane? Jane doesn't make things up. But the pictures are amazing. There was loads of people there, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, where were you then? Because you.
I was down here by then.
Okay.
Yeah, I was down here by then. But I wish I'd have been there because it looked like the most fun.
It was fun. It was mad. We were like miles away up on the ledge. You know, it was one of those.
Now, you are obviously live. You absolutely kill it. You crush it. The last time you were on, your performances just on our YouTube channel are up to 10 million, which is great. Sit Down has been watched 121 million times or something and counting on various different platforms. You've always loved live. Did you once tour an album before you'd recorded it?
Yeah, we've done that a number of times.
Have you?
That was 7, I think. Yeah, we videoed it as well, thinking it would make a great video.
And is that like comedians sometimes they go and test their sets out? Or
yeah, it probably wasn't the wisest idea to film it because the audience obviously didn't really know the music, so they were a little nonplussed.
Right.
But they were good. It was more of an intense concert because we're trying to remember all those 13 songs that we never played before.
But your fans meet you where you are, don't you? So they would have been up for that anyway.
Oh, totally. Like for this tour coming, we're going to learn a couple of new songs and see if we can get them in the set, and that no one would have heard them.
All right, and in the record store gigs, which are much bigger than that, really. If you go to them currently, which you're doing 2 tonight, and you're going up north to Liverpool, you're taking that one stage further, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, we've had this idea for ages because all our songs are written through improvisation with the 4 songwriters, and it's the 4 of us tonight. So we're just going to see if we can improvise some songs each night. But the trouble is, it might not be entertaining.
No, it will be.
But we'll tell the audience that. We're saying, look, we're going to fish, because we call it going fishing. We just came back from the Yorkshire Dales. We hire a cottage overlooking the Dales, and for 6 days, 6 hours a day, we just jam. And nobody brings anything in. You just hit a drum machine and you go.
Right.
And that's the genesis of every single James song you've ever heard.
Well, you say it won't be entertaining, but it will, though, because they'll be so excited to see you doing what you do.
Well, the entertainment might be watching how terrified we are.
Yeah, of course.
Going, is something going to come? Because when you go fishing, you don't know if you're going to catch anything.
Again, Ross Noble's coming up in a bit. He's a big fan. You just said hello to him.
I'm a big fan of Ross Noble.
Yeah, I know. And he, that's what comedians do all the time, isn't it? They go out and they try out new material, and some of it works, some of it doesn't. It's so cool that you're doing that.
Yeah, it is good, especially now, like, so many bands just play the same set every night, and they're at the mercy, really, of their lighting man who wants the singer to stand there at this moment in this song, and the guitarist over there, and it becomes this kind of choreographed piece of theatre, and it's lost that madness, that excitement. And we've always felt, my inspiration was Iggy live, or Patty, and Iggy, would get in the audience, you'd never know what he was going to do with you, and I don't go with the same aggression as Iggy, but we want that interaction.
Yeah.
We want every night to be radically different.
And you've got to stay engaged with the song, otherwise you'll lose the audience, won't you?
100%.
Yeah,
but also it's a live piece of communication.
Totally.
And we consider it, this sounds a bit pompous, medicine. So it's like, okay, what does this room need right now? So we'll be in the middle of the set and we'll go, that song's not right, so let's change it in the middle of the set and change it for something that the audience seem to need.
Well, as I say, again, I saw you, I hope lots of people saw you sing and Sit Down this morning, and you were totally in the moment, and you must have sung that song almost 120 million times that it's been viewed online.
It got a new lease of life for me, because sang it to my father-in-law when he was dying of COVID, and that was incredibly powerful. And he asked me to. I will say that, just in case you thought, I subjected my poor father-in-law.
I really didn't, actually.
And then I've been singing it in some ceremonies.
That's imposter syndrome plus, isn't
in
it?
Peru. Yeah.
Wow, that's so beautiful. That is so cool.
Yeah, and so it's got a new lease of meaning for me.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Of course, you played so many gigs. You gig so well, small, one-offs, on the roof, things like that. And then there was you touring with the Smiths.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. I mean, you forgot. God, you can forget. You're allowed to forget.
Am I meant to remember that?
Well, it's up to you, but I would just don't... Can you talk about it for a second?
Sure.
Because if the Smiths came back, we know because Johnny's told us. Johnny Miles told us
he's not doing it.
No, they've not. He's not doing it. He says he'll never do it, and I believe him. He also says they've been offered all the money to go back on tour.
Yeah.
Imagine if they did now, but you did it back then I think it was 1982 or something like that.
Meet Murder tour.
The tour. What was it like?
It was fantastic. I mean, we were going a year and a half before the Smiths, and the Smiths just arrived ready formed. I think I saw their 8th gig, and they were ready. And we took 7 years getting ready, and they took us on tour. Morrissey bigged us up, and I was close to him. It was really beautiful, and Johnny, and they came to the studio when we were recording our first album and went, Johnny Yen is your single, and we foolishly didn't listen to them and went with something else. And we had a great relationship with them for many years.
And what was it like?
We went on tour with Johnny about 2 years ago in America. We did a joint headline.
Yeah, he's so good, isn't
he? He's beautiful.
I love his
What
gigs.
A beautiful human.
When he played at Carfest for us a couple of years ago, and wherever he goes when he's doing his thing, oh my gosh, I just wonder what it's like to be there. Talking of that tour, the Meet Murder tour, what was it like for the fans? What was the atmosphere like in those gigs? Did everybody know what they were seeing at the time?
I think Morrissey was at his peak worship. People were just in love with him. They'd never seen anything like it. He was a cultural icon, and the band were, they had the songs to back it up. So it was peaking. It was amazing.
And because the fans, it was in period. Did they realise how wonderful it was? Did they have a sense of how big the Smiths were going to go on to be, and how sort of timeless they would be?
I think they did.
Yeah.
I that was really the aim to some degree, and I think they knew that, and they knew how to write a great pop song, really, didn't they? And
yes, they did.
They invited us to be on the American tour, and we pulled out because we. Two of us had a meditation engagement, and we wanted to meet the meditation engagement, which was a little foolish of us.
No, but when you're young and foolish, you're young and foolish. It's your job, isn't it? I suppose. Tell us about some Hacienda gigs. What's the most memorable Hacienda gig?
The Hacienda looked very cool, but the sound wasn't that great.
Very echoey, wasn't it?
So do you mean very echoey? Yeah. So there's a terrifying first gig we did there, where you can see how terrified we are, because we can't really hear what we're doing. I don't remember a great gig at the Hacienda, I have to say.
All right.
It's more like...
It's so honest, though, isn't
Barrowlands in Glasgow.
Yeah.
I remember great gigs, like the Free Trade Hall in Manchester, amazing gigs.
Did you play the Ritz in Manchester?
Oh, yeah, tons. That's a great gig.
Yeah.
Great sound.
With the bouncing dance floor.
Yeah.
It's a trampoline dance floor, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Is it also true, right, that you used to sell your merch went down so well, the James t-shirts and stuff? Sometimes even when you didn't have songs out, people just loved the James merch.
Yeah, we Martine McDonough, our manager, said, "Do you like this Daisy design?" And we went, "Oh yeah, go for it." Off it went, and sold thousands. I did an interview with the NME. And the NME misquoted me when I said, "Oh, we've sold thousands of T-shirts," and put millions. And and the tax man read it, and they audited us for 5 years, checking to see where those millions of T-shirts went. And it was a disaster for us financially.
And they kept on your case, didn't they?
They kept on our case for 5 years. It was terrible.
And then you went on more tours, and hopefully it's all going to end up...
it ended up great, but it was... Yeah, those shirts, man.
Oh, gosh. Well, look, we got the tour going on. Again, if last year was... The reviews for the North American tour were maybe the best of your career. I don't know. I haven't checked, but they were unbeatable, really, weren't they?
I haven't read any.
Oh, mate,
I don't read things.
Well, let me tell you, they were absolutely spot on.
Great.
The album Nothing But Love, the definitive best of, is out now. 58 tracks. We got lovely vinyl box sets here. I mean, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. And 58 tracks sounds really greedy, doesn't it? It's like we are so confident we're going to give you 58 tracks.
You know, that's what they want. Can we hear it once again, please, for Tim Booth, for James? Coming up next, the man, the artist that is currently nominated for an Academy Award, right, in the movie that's currently nominated for the most Academy Awards ever. Please welcome the one, the only Delroy Lindo. Thank you for already putting up with our nonsense.
That's all right.
Okay, this is how we roll. How are you, my friend?
I'm well, thank you.
Congratulations on everything.
I really appreciate it.
Oh, my goodness me.
Thank
well,
you.
here we are in Southwark, a couple of miles up the road, Lewisham, of course, where you started in that first play as a 5-year-old in the Nativity.
You've been doing your homework. Look at you.
Yeah, and here we go. Did you have to audition for the Nativity when you were 5? Or were you straight in?
Yeah, man. I had my agent call.
We meet your character, Delta Slim, in Sinners. He's not a drunken bum, but he's a pretty drunk musician on the sidewalk.
Self-medicating.
Yeah, self-medicating.
Self-medicating.
Yeah. The profound moment in the movie where your Delta makes a speech, and within that, people, not me, other people have seen the genesis of the birth of the blues.
Yeah.
Can you just speak to that a moment, if you don't mind?
The moment that you're referring to is the moment at the end of the monologue in the car. One of the challenges in that scene was that we had a finite distance to travel in the car, and we had to, if we got to the end, we had to turn around and go back in the direction in the opposite direction and start the scene again. And on the probably 6th or 7th take, Michael B. Jordan, who plays Stack and Smoke wonderfully, Mike didn't stop the car. And what that did was it allowed me to more fully feel what I was feeling in the moment. And that's what produced the holla, the going into song. And one of the most affirming, gratifying aspects for me of being in this film is that audiences have said in that moment they saw the birth of blues music, which is an extraordinary thing.
I can't tell you what a joy it's been to meet you. Thank you so much for being here.
I really
and
appreciate
a story that started down the road, and now look where we are.
Indeed.
It doesn't have to be bad to be better, does it? Let's hear it for Delroy Lindo. This gentleman is currently nominated for an Academy Award in the film that is currently nominated for the most Academy Awards ever. It's Sinners. We did it. Thank you so much. One more time, let's hear it for James.
You're as tight as a hunter's trap, hidden well. What are you concealing? Poker face carved in stone, amongst friends but all alone. Why do you hide? Say something, anything. I'll show you everything. Give me a sign. Say something, anything. forbidding tree. Ah, you've got to come down soon. More than a drug is what I need. I need a change of scenery. I need a new life. Say something, anything. I'll show you everything. Give me a sign. Say something, anything. Your silence is deafening. Pay me in kind. I'm open, wide open, wondering. Have you swallowed everything? Pay me in kind.
Okay, that's James there celebrating the release of this album, a 58-track brand new greatest hits album. And that has been the first ever TFI Unplugged. Coming up next week on TFI Unplugged, I have absolutely no idea.